stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky ruin my vibe. Usually I don't do this often, but since recruiting isn't an option, due to unusual rain and thunder, baby I wonder, would you just put your sweats on for me? Yeah. I got the plug, I made the call for me. I'm talking late night for you. Let me lay a great time on you. Don't hesitate, no, don't you? Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just say you will. Come through and chill. I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night. I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night. Hello, stranger. They've been waiting. Just as I recall that ass is still amazing. Playing, baby. Saying, baby. Love it, shit. You know I'm crazy. So go ahead and put a drink up. I'm so glad we got to link up. Yeah, it's taking that off of me. Yeah. I got the plug, I made the call for me. I'm talking late night for you. Let me lay a great time on you. Don't make me wait, no, don't you? Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just like you will. Come through and chill. Just like you will. Come through and chill. Just like you will. Come through and chill. I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night. I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night. Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone. Yeah.
What up, though, your moles? Britt, mind your business. Okay, mind your business. Tell the Cookie, mind your business. You ain't gonna tell her? You don't want to end up on no damn video, huh? That's what it's giving. Now you got Cookie scared. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Hey. Hey, y'all. Hey to all the content creators. Hey, Uppity. Who else up in here this month? Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, Miss Mary. Hey, Miss Bridget J. Hey, Miss Gloria Lacey. Hey, Queen of Cups. Hey, Mimi. Hey, Sweet Burn. Hey, Miss Nat. Auntie Natty. Hey, LB123. Hey, Queen of Cups. Hey, Missy in Kentucky. First one up in this mode with the adult beverage. In the hand, child. We don't need the adult beverage tonight. Hey, Miss Star Child. Hey, you still? Hey, black women are in the building. Where Brent Raggedy self at while she in here talking crap? Hey, Miss Gloria Lacey. Hey, Miss Deb. I'm just skipping through. Hey, Nene Love. Hey, Sweet Estes. Hey, Erica. Child, we had a time the other night. When I tell you that I have been biz naive at work, when I tell y'all they ain't getting their money worth, everybody need gas, it seems like. Child. Whatever, Britt. Hey, Marco, Pam, and Sandra. Hey, Miss Tally. Y'all come on up in this mode. We got a couple of things to get up into. And then if we have time, if we get through these quick enough, then we'll read the comments. Let me send that video to my computer so they can be so I can open it up and share my screen because it don't cost a thing. Y'all make sure y'all hitting this like button up in this mode. Let me know that y'all enjoyed the video from the other day. Because I'm telling y'all, and you know what? I have reviewed some comments and the people was like, bitch, I ain't switch up. I've been day one. Okay. And I appreciate and love my day ones. Okay. Because a lot of times I have experienced this as a subscriber as well. I ain't used to like when content creators be like, y'all. And I was like, bitch, I ain't did that shit. What you mean, y'all? So I need to apologize to y'all for that. And not all y'all. But I need to apologize to some of y'all for that. Because when I speak about stuff like that, I need to start correcting myself. Hey, Kenny Kanante. I need to start correcting myself. And, you know, I ain't going to call out names because sometimes it be too many. I done lost. I would say during all this mess from June 6th of last year, the Devil's Day, okay, I have lost probably around 2,000 subscribers, okay? So it's, and it's been continual on. I would say altogether, it's been about 2,000 subscribers. And it's just, again, it's just strange to me how people just, y'all be over here. Y'all see what we be doing. I'm doing it again. Some people be over here and they see what we be doing. If it don't apply, let it fly. I'll do that. And they still go off somebody else's word over their own motherfucking eyes and what they eyes and ears are seeing. It ain't shit behind the scene. It be right here. And if, when it do, they say it do be behind the scenes, they still don't show you proof of that. Because I would understand that more if they would show the proof of the behind the scene madness. What's been said behind the scene. Even what's been said on the patron of it all. Because y'all know we do go behind the wall and talk about certain shit. But it only be because we can't break YouTube guidelines. Not because we saying some shit that a motherfucker can't hear, because if that's the case, it wouldn't even be displayed at to the all. Because even behind your walls are still shit for anybody that's paying can view. Okay? So I'm gonna have to pull my shirt. I know this hood. I think I just got some vinegar in my eye. Hey, that's a growl. So yeah, yes, let me. Some people are highly susceptible to manipulation. And I think I talked about this with y'all either earlier this year or late last year before the attacks began again. Okay, because the people know how to lay off for a minute and then come back with the same bullshit. Ain't nobody, everybody be doing their commentary, getting along and all of that shit. And this is a sad motherfucking case when you mad that people are getting along and not being divisive and shit like that. We don't have to be friends. We don't have to be besties or none of that stuff, but we can get along and agree to either disagree or just agree to do our commentary and don't fuck with the person and leave their name out your motherfucking mouth. But they gotta go around all boards. Ain't nobody gotta fuck with nobody. But you can leave people's name out your mouth, or if you not, at least be telling the truth when you mentioning shit about them. Okay? Because I do understand, like, when these people, like, when you see when they get caught up in their pickles, because the other night I showed y'all the pickle. I have been called all type of liars about that, but I knew the videos existed. I just didn't realize that I had screen recorded the shit. It wasn't from those 6 years ago. The show hadn't even been on for 6 motherfucking years. Okay? Damn Show season 3 wasn't on 6 years ago. And Damn Show also, in the video, y'all heard the shit. Hey, talk with Shayna. Y'all heard in the video, hey KBR, that the person was speaking about Mel's ex-husband. Ex-husband. The video says it was recorded. I just see my little Pikachu looking grandbaby. The video said it was made a year ago from, let me see. I don't even, y'all know I don't know how to work this iPhone. But this is where I be having my little screen records and stuff in here. Okay, let me go. Videos. Yeah, I had went to the phone to clean out some shit. And this was in here. And I'm like, what's this with this logo? And there it was. Now I gotta find it again. Because I want to share it on here so I could put it on the screen. I screen recorded it last year. So yeah, I don't. I don't have to do none of that. 1 second. Where is it? How long was that video? Is this it? Oh no, this mail. Here we go. Okay. If y'all can see this, y'all see that? April 24th. Oh, here you go. June 6, 2022 is when it was recorded. Because it said a year ago when I did that. So let me send this to this computer so I can blow it up so we might have a chance to look at into them comments if we get through this other bit naive fast enough. Okay. So yeah, so again, I don't have any reason to lie about the stuff. And it wasn't a point about bringing up old stuff. It wasn't from no 100 years ago. It wasn't even from 6 years ago. It was from 2 to 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago. And the point is that you did it. You said what you said in the video. So it was true when motherfuckers was saying, hey, Brittany Janae, that you did not motherfucking like Melody. And what you were saying wasn't regarding like, you know, Mel did something particularly that you didn't like and you called it out. No, you were saying that people mad at Tisha because Tisha called Mel out on her fuck shit. And Mel like to throw the rock and hide her motherfucking hand. All the shit that the people on the show be saying. Okay? The do girl shit. She mentioned that in there. The do girl shit. All of that. So yeah, it became beneficial for her to act like she liked the Mel. But y'all heard the venom in the voice, and y'all already know how she is. She don't let shit go. So if she don't like you, she don't like you forever. Okay? So that's what that part was. Ain't no probably in it, Brittany Janae. She still don't like her. She still don't like her. If y'all pay attention to some of the behaviors and the patterns, she's the one that's always keeping up shit when Mel about to have something. She's the one that don't never even fucking promote any of Mel's shit. She's the one that ain't ever even said that she supported anything or bought anything of fucking Melody's. And not that you have to buy it, because we know that probably only people that work at gas stations and under can afford her stuff, okay? Not the people that's over that's, you know, supposed to be all these, high class people and all that. They don't afford it. They can't afford that. Only low class, okay? Like us, okay? But anyway, I digress. But yeah, so none of that. Then a little fake ass shit about people signing up for the membership. And then what, she needed 1,000 people to sign up for the membership, and then she would auction do a raffle for a ticket to Mel's event. We never heard the person come out and say thank you. Then you did it all late or whatever. Call yourself doing the shit all late. So how you know the person wasn't coming out of town? So you doing the shit the day of the damn event, 2 days before the event. People all over the place. That didn't even make any damn sense. But we digress. We never seen an actual picture of a ticket. We never seen an actual ticket. Y'all never see none of that. Never see no actual receipts of shit. But y'all believe what people say without actually seeing fucking proof. Y'all, again, over here, I don't have to docker up shit. Y'all see the shit. I share the shit directly from the fucking website. I don't even put my watermark on it no more. I just show the shit. That's how bad it has gotten. Right, Sandra? Won't he do it? Because, again, and then these alleged other head millimeters and all this type of shit, again, always testing somebody damn meterage. But they round there all kissing their ass, talking shit about us and all this shit, and that motherfucker don't even fuck with Mel like that. It make you wonder how they really feel. It makes you wonder how the fuck do they really feel. Because if I don't like a motherfucker, I just don't like them. I don't have to fake pretend or whatever. That's when it's that shit become across the damn line. If you don't like a motherfucker, that's fine. I'm still could be cool with you or whatever. Just don't come over here disrespecting nobody that I fuck with or that I like. Because again, that would be disrespecting me. You can share your feelings or whatever the case may be without being disrespectful as well. So it ain't about people not liking Melody or no shit like that. It's not about none of that. It's about a respect thing. And if you don't like a person or whatever, that's cool. We can talk about the reasons. Let's talk about them. And chances are, I'll have something to rebut, like, okay, but this and that. That's not that. This and that. You know, because really, when people don't be liking Melody, that it don't be no legitimate ass reasons, okay? But sometimes they be having their little points, and that's what they believe, and that's fine. Okay, and they can regurgitate their dislike for whoever on their own channels as respectfully or disrespectfully as possible. And that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so it ain't about none of that shit. We all grown ass motherfucking women. Most of us older than fucking Melody. And we don't tell her who to fuck with, and she don't tell us who to fuck with. She keep that respect level. She don't tell us that we can't fuck with nobody that don't fuck with her or that don't like her. Just like we can't tell her not to fuck with nobody because we don't like them or they don't like us or no shit like that. I don't put no bugs in no ears because she said she don't want to hear no motherfucking shit. So whatever she have to find out, she had to find out on her own. She ain't hearing it from me. I'm just going to protect my damn self. And God going to protect me as he has. And God has been protecting her and reveal the people that's not for her. Really. If y'all notice, whether we catch it or not, because it's been so many things. It's been so many things that has happened that it was like, damn, we was protected back then. I remember a content creator that's one involved in all this shit was on, like we was on IG and stuff talking, me, them, and Brownie. They already had, again, everybody already knew my information. But they were like, do y'all think we should start calling each other by our real names? You know, instead of like calling us by YouTube names. I didn't see nothing, you know, at the time or nothing like that. And I was just like, I mean, y'all already know my name, but I mean, even if you did, like, I'm still going to call you what your YouTube name is because that's what the fuck I know you by. That's why I said I found it strange when LB was on Tea Talk with Your Girl panel and she was talking about Anonymous and she kept calling her Sarita. She knows her by Sarita, not Anonymous, because she kept flipping up and calling her as Sarita. And like, I know brown skin girl name. I know Drop the Mic name. I know a lot of people name on here, but I still call them by their YouTube names because that's where I originated and knew them from. Like, that's just it. Like, even like when Melody changed her last name from Hope to Rogers, even though shit, it was like Hope was a damn curse. For a while, some of us still called her Melody Hope because that's what we have been used to calling her. That's what it originally called her from. So we had to get used to calling her Melody Cherie. Right? So that's just the end of the point blank period. But I said, I mean, y'all already know my name, but I'm still gonna call y'all by y'all YouTube names or whatever. Brownie was on that motherfucker like, zoop, kick the key. She didn't say a motherfucking word. Why? Because something must have told her like these motherfuckers might be on some bullshit later on. And that's what it turns out, that they was on some bullshit later on trying to get our information. Trying to get our information. So, like, stuff that I don't really be doing like that or whatever, or that I don't be thinking of, like, I don't be thinking that people, and like until now I see all this stuff, like I don't be thinking that people be out here just like want to scam people and all that type of stuff and all, you know, trying to do the backhanded shit just to get our information, setting up plots and acting like they done fell out just so they can try to talk to you to see if you're gonna say something bad about that person. Because it just be what it is. If I don't like a person or something like that, and I might see you in the line of fire, I might say something, I might not, depending on how I see, you know, depending on the level of danger and how much I fuck with you. If I fuck with you like that, and I think it's a possibility that you might receive what I'm saying, and you ain't got to go off what I'm saying, but if you can receive it respectfully, that's fine. I'll let you know. But if I feel like you're not going to receive that shit respectfully and you going to, you know, shoot the messenger, I keep my mouth shut and I let you do your own thing, and you have to learn for yourself and you'll pick it up eventually. Okay. Because again, God protect people, especially his people. Okay. So yeah, that. So, y'all, let's get into Britt. I ain't having your back. Period. Okay, I'm gonna be on the block, but not on Britt's block. Like, you know, and again, like, you have to be careful who you say shit to too, because you don't be knowing who be who. Motherfuckers be acting like they for motherfuckers, just like y'all see. People was acting like that, you know, they was all with Terrence them and shit like that, but just was trying to be cool to try to get them in their back pocket and get some type of loyalty. And like, you mad because he's cool, but people he been fucking cool with. So I don't know, child. We'll just have to work on it. But there have been some updates. And I thought that we looked at the Bergdom case last week. But I thought we looked at that case last week when we was going through. Somebody had asked in the chat, hey, Carol Mel Rao. Somebody had asked in the chat about Melody and Benny case, and I had looked it up and it wasn't on there. So we just went through the cases and was looking up some shit. But I don't see how we missed this LB case. But we about to get into it, okay? Because the Barrick did respond today. But let's see what old Dusty had to say, okay? And shout out to T from TV that even brought this up. Hey, T from TV, I thought I seen her in a chat or somebody was speaking to her or something like that. Did I miss anybody? I ain't looking at the chat right now. Hey, lies and more lies. Let's see here. Right. Good old court docs. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Destiny, Dusty. Verify emergency motion to prohibit corporal punishment of the minor child, to order both parents, she just want to see the Barrick, to participate in the evaluation of the minor child. She want his name to go on medical documents because remember she did not pay her portion. The part of the money that she owed him is because she didn't pay his some of the portion that she was supposed to pay of Law's medical fees. Okay, so I think she just want his name on there so he could pay them motherfuckers, and then she'll just have to owe him because he ain't gonna let the bills go unpaid because it's gonna go on his credit and he don't want that. So that's why I think that she want him involved, and probably she just want to see him as well. Okay. Comes now. Oh, I wasn't done with this. And for such other protections deemed necessary. Child. Comes now the defendant Destiny L. Payton, she still want to be Williams, buying through her attorney for record, Christine Butler, and files this, her verified emergency motion to prohibit corporal punishment of the minor child, to order both parents to participate in the evaluation of minor child, and for such other protections deemed necessary, and as grounds, therefore, states as follows. 1, that the minor child of the parties begin his first week at a new school selected by the plaintiff, and this last week of August 7th, 2025. That the best information and belief of the defendant, and based on consultations with medical professionals. If you already had consultations with medical professionals, why you need him to have an evaluation again? How many fucking evaluations do you need? The defendant avers the minor child likely experiences social delays due to developmental conditions and trauma that he has experienced. Likely experiences social delays due to developmental conditions. Destiny, do you remember that you had late in life you had Law? Not to mention that I'm quite sure these developmental conditions, these should have been already diagnosed. He's 5 years old now. So these conditions should have been already diagnosed, Dusty. So what have you not gotten out of your own medical consultation that didn't disclose these conditions? Social delays, for one, he have older parents. For two, he's the only child. Three, you ignorant. I don't even want to go through. Hey, Nikki News on narcissism, child. The trauma that he has experienced. What trauma? Lay it out. 3, that the defendant was contacted by the school administration on Wednesday, August 13th, that during said conversation, the defendant learned that the child was purportedly having violent outbursts towards teachers and other students to the point that it was unsafe for the minor child to be on the bus with other children, and further, that said principal was under the impression the defendant had already been informed of the consequences by the then custodial parent. That further, the minor child was suspended from school because of these behaviors, and the plaintiff did not inform the defendant. Damn, so Law was just put in school on the 7th. By the 13th, he was kicked out, suspended. Let me pull up said calendar. He started school on the 7th, on a damn Thursday. And by the next Wednesday, he was suspended. And not all like that, and not to give Law an excuse, but again, he is an only child. Like my granddaughter, she do stuff at school too. She's hard-headed because she don't have to share and stuff like that with other kids, except her other little cousins sometimes, but they're the only child. So and again, and he's a boy. So boys are kind of a little slower than girls anyway. And he might just be bad. Like, it just might be, boys be doing all type of shit. But again, I don't understand how you relate that to corporal punishment. The defendant avers she has repeatedly communicated to the plaintiff concerns about the school, the bus, and the need for an evaluation to be conducted on the minor child. You don't have to tell no motherfucking body that your kid needs to be evaluated. Why you can't do this shit on your own? Why you need him? You don't know how to take the kid to the doctor on your own during your custodial time? Which requires his cooperation due to the extensive information needed by the medical professionals as the minor child's home environments. Why is that needed? I mean, it would be likely, but you already know y'all court orders don't want their motherfucker. Y'all ain't supposed to be around each other due to y'all motherfucking behaviors. Mainly it seemed like yours, because that's what's documented with the motherfucking court. It's your damn AB toward the daddy. And also your behavior that's displayed on a national TV show. Your violent behavior, ma'am. So are we to assume that's just a character you play on TV? Or can we assume that you might have some violent tendencies as well if you accuse Anisa LeBaric? Additional discussions with medical professionals and school personnel will be required, and plaintiff has refused to actively participate therein. Again, why do they need to know his home life? Tell him what you experience. I mean, he there 1 week on, 1 week off. So it can't be that much different from the 1 week to the next week. Why you can't give them that information? And why you don't know shit about your fucking ex-husband? 5, that prior to the child being moved to the Riverton Elementary School, the minor child attended the early learning program conducted by the University of Alabama in Huntsville, that the defendant averts consistency with said program was beneficial to the minor child at addressing his issues and concerns, until the plaintiff removed the minor child from said program weeks before transitioning to public schools. Well, Destiny, how fucking long do you think the child can stay in a damn early learning program? If he's 5 years old, he has to start school. Six, the defendant averts she possesses serious concerns that this represents the beginning of a major escalation of behavior by the minor child due to him being removed from his prior environment and resources, as well as exposure to plaintiff's violent behavior. Again, plaintiff's violent behavior, in your opinion, or allegedly, because you ain't submitted not one motherfucking iota of proof of his violent behavior yet. We've all seen your violent behavior on TV. So if you can't control yourself and your violent tendencies while you're being recorded in front of cameras, in front of a stage damn situation, how are we to believe that you can control your behavior, violent behavior, in the confines of your own home where ain't nobody watching but your child? I'm just asking. Because the way that we seen him all over you and damn near hanging from your fucking eyelashes and earrings and shit on live, and you not doing a damn thing, it shows that his behavior problems are going unchecked. And somebody just said Caramel Rail posted, told me that Caramel Rail posted a video clips of him with Dusty. So y'all go around there and check out them video clips to show his behavior when he's with Destiny. If you don't check that type of behavior, it's going to continue and escalate. But it also will, kids sometimes mimic what they see. And it don't mean that they see it from him. He could be going over his grandma's house and see kids fighting and shit like that and mimic that behavior. It doesn't mean that it's coming from the father. Destiny. He could have also seen you on TV fighting and throwing chairs at motherfuckers. And tell the motherfuckers you'll drag them from Alabama to Tennessee to Atlanta and Detroit. But I digress. 7. And then again, you right here say that you can't even, that the evaluation to be conducted on the minor child, which requires his cooperation due to the extensive information needed by the medical professionals about the minor child's home environment. So you talking about his home environment here that you don't know the information to even give to the professionals so they can do an evaluation on your child. But yet right here, you're saying that the plaintiff have violent behavior. How you know that? And you don't even know what his home life is. You just said you didn't know what his home life was. To tell the professional so that you can have your son evaluated if that's what's needed. Caramel Red, if you can, drop the link in there so they can get their mofos over there and watch, okay? Y'all make sure y'all hitting the like button and the reaction button, okay? 7, that the defendant averts to the best of her knowledge and belief, the minor child has to domestic violence between the plaintiff and another individual. Again, these are allegations that she made in that last complaint. How you know he having a DV situation with his girlfriend? How you know that? What do you mean you believe? How did that belief come to you? While the defendant previously believed this matter to be resolved due to the plaintiff and said individual separating. A woman beater, a woman beater. So you said that he was DVing you, yet court documents show you was DVing him. You accused him of DVing his current girlfriend. Now you said that you thought the situation was resolved because they had separated. Okay. Said you had separated. So you was fine. You thought, how you thought that the situation was resolved when he separated? Because if he has these violent tendencies that he can't keep his hands off a fucking adult, he damn sure ain't gonna be able to control himself with no damn child. So why would you think that the situation was resolved just because he separated from the individual? Was that your concern and you was happy that he was separated from the individual? Or you just making this shit up? Defendant has reason to believe that said individual and the plaintiff have resumed their relationship and the minor child's exposure to this behavior continues. Again, why do you believe this? Why do you believe this? Did law tell you this? Because if law would have told you this, then I would see you saying, law has said X, Y, and Z. Because that would be better, and that would be another thing to protect law so that he don't have to go back to the barrack so he won't get retaliated against, in my opinion. Thank you, Miss Bridget J914 for the $10 super chat. Was Destiny a member of the helmet-wearing, window-licking bus riders? Correct. I agree. I believe so. I believe so. Wait, let me get this before I finish reading this. How we know you ain't had his ass around Martell and Slaw and Lil Knox? And it's been damn DV and shit going on over around that part. Because you did say you be over there and she be there. And we seen how violent and aggressive her son is. And we see how Martell is as well. And we've heard from another content creator that said that Slaw told her that he do be putting paws on. But also Slaw said she was going to call said content creator out on her shit if she keep talking her motherfucking name, and said content creator ain't say nothing else, but I digress. But we've also seen that Denim had pulled up that time when they had went live after he was supposedly had been beating up on her, and we had dropped the information about him being locked up. That next day, she came online all swollen up, and Denim identified them scratches all on his hand. And she identified the scratches and shit that was on Slaw. Not on Slaw, on him. When Sheree had came over his place that time on the show. So you have your child around Martell as well. So, and he's shown violent tendencies just like you have, as well as Slaw. So you can't count that out. Is it true that his issue stemmed from Destiny's membership in the helmet-wearing, window-licking bus riders? Asking for a mofo friend. Miss Bridget J, I have the same questions because is there anybody that can confirm The helmet wearing, window licking, bus riding. I think I can, okay? I think I might have somebody to confirm it. I wonder what LeBear confirm it. LeBear, if you are out here listening to us, okay, especially if you and the girlfriend is not together anymore, can you please and let me know if you if you would be willing to come kick it with us. Talk to us about this situation. How is this making you feel? But I know he a private person and he probably will not. But again, I know that he does appreciate us defending him and standing up for him in these matters, because I'm gonna say something about him too when I get to his response. But he appreciates this and us, us seeing the real truth. Okay. So I appreciate that about him. And if he's single, okay, we want to appreciate a little bit more. But if he's not single, we still want to get information and see how he's feeling about this. And these again, like this information is put out here, and she know that people that's on YouTube and stuff like that is putting these documents online and reading this stuff online. This is his reputation at hand, okay? And I want to feel like we NGB y'all know me so well, okay? And if the 6 feet part is correct, okay, at least 6 feet, okay, because he looked like he about 5'10" and something like that, and I don't know about that, okay. But the BBQ, that should be that's LeBear, that's the main piece, okay. Can you freeze some and send it to me? My address already all around the internet. And you see my super chat, so I got money to pay for it. Okay, I'll send you a cash app. I got money to pay for. I get cash app, super chats, shit like that for the BBQ fund. Okay, so let me know, LeBerry. Okay, because I do feel like you be watching around here and stuff, and you be knowing the stuff. Okay, and I know you appreciate us. So let us know if we can do anything to help. If we can, be of any service to give you a one-on-one interview, a chat or whatever. Okay. And we can just talk candidly and see what's going on and get your side of things from your mouth, because these things are public and you have a reputation to uphold, as well as that barbecue. Okay. Let me get Miss Bridget J the money song. Hey, Brownie.
All I really want to see is that I don't really need a D, I need the all a bad bitch needs us.
Oh yes, LeBerry's mother is gorgeous. She was LeBerry is handsome too. His brother is handsome too. His mother a professor or something, used to be. I know they come from good stock, okay? Good class. But that's why that mama and them probably could see Destiny was a damn thought box from a mile away. I can't help it, Miss Gloria Lacey. LeBerry, I ain't got alternative motives, okay? If anything, it's for the BBQ. Okay? But I digress. Let's move on, okay? Because y'all so messy. Defendant has reason to believe that said individual and the plaintiff have resumed their relationship and that the minor child's exposure to this behavior continues. 8. The defendant averts to the best of her knowledge. The defendant averts to the best of her knowledge and belief that she is concerned that the plaintiff has been inappropriately employing corporal punishment to discipline the minor child, as the minor child has shown signs of distress, anxiety, and panic upon learning he is taken to custodial exchanges, and further recently learned that the plaintiff physically disciplined the small child for stereotypical frivolous toddler behavior. What we don't see is your ass fucking disciplining his ass or putting his ass in no type of damn order or physical discipline. And it ain't gotta be physical discipline, but we see that you do not discipline him at all for stereotypical frivolous. What is stereotypical frivolous toddler behaviors? Because clearly you don't know what is damn what. And again, recently learned that the plaintiff physically disciplined him. So again, you have expressed and has performed these type of damn violent behaviors on TV through the marble ass eyes on damn YouTube with that damn therapist. Do you still have your mental Mondays, or you don't need the therapy sessions on Mondays no more because Mel ain't on the show? Let us know, Destiny. That defendant needs custody such that she may have the minor child properly evaluated after having him in a stable home away from domestic violence and corporal punishment. But yet again, you hang with a motherfucker like Martell that has been known for DV and corporal punishment. What do Martell have to say about you taking LeBerick to court for corporal punishment? Is he in agreement because he can't do it on his kids no more? Or is he on your ass because he said them his motherfucking kids? So this is LeBerrick's kid. So you do he think? Don't y'all start y'all mess. Y'all so messy. Thank you, Kendra, for the $9.99 super chat for the BBQ fund. Okay, y'all want the bear on here that bad. Hey, T from TV, I gave you a shout out earlier. I thought you was in here earlier. I don't know if they was just speaking to you or somebody may have just said T from TV. I don't know, but thank you for pulling up and thank you for putting this out here because we ain't see this shit last week when we went around there. Okay, so thank you for putting this up so we can get on around here and get up into these documents. Okay, so yes. Let me get her the money song and we will continue. Messy.
Tell them that it's a magic. Money, money, green, green. Money's all I need. Money, money, green, green.
Y'all so messy. Wherefore, premises considered, defendant prays this honorable court will enter an order awarding the defendant academic decision making and primary custody. Also, the barrack must have the decision making for the academics. Okay. But well, then how did she have him in the little program without LeBerrick's consent? So did he have him in that program and then put him in public school when he returned to age of fucking schooling? Primary custody, won't child support, ordering the parties cooperate with and actively participate in the evaluation and testing of the minor, and awarding such other different relief that defendant may be entitled to under the premises. You ain't gave no motherfucking premises or some shit that you think and believe. He could be watching violent stuff on TV. He can see people fighting on TV, wrestling. If he around Knox, I understand where he get this behavior from. Him and Knox are very aggressive little boys. And this, I mean, that's how boys act. Some boys are really into like video games and stuff like that. And they're like obsessed with just playing the video games and they're like hypnotized by them. And some boys are rough. Some boys are just rough. But you have to let them know time and place, time and place, time and place. Exactly, Brownie. You around here throwing chairs and all this type of shit. Tell the motherfuckers you gonna drag them running up on motherfuckers about to try to fight Sonny and all this type of shit about her motherfucking man. You on TV about to fight a motherfucker about they damn man. So are we to believe you could, again, restrain yourself from your damn son if he doing some shit that you don't fucking like? I cannot. Exactly, Carol Melrell. When he said the don't unalive me, when she was saying she was going to get him or stop doing something, he was like, oh, you going to unalive me? But he said the K-I-L-L. Don't K-I-L-L me. And again, that could be, you know, if you were like, you. When like if they knock some stuff down or do something, I know I'm gonna kill you, boy. You know, and they, don't kill me. And they can say that another time and make people think that you really talking about you gonna do some shit to them when you just talking shit. So what do you mean you believe? And again, you don't need LeBear to go have no fucking evaluation. Go take his ass to have an evaluation, and they gonna have to do what they can do with what you got going on with them. You just want LeBear there so you can keep off some shit, so you can try to get his ass locked the fuck up. LeBear said, "Not on my watch. You can kiss my ass. I ain't doing it." So let's see what LeBear had to say. Because he responded today at 0800. 0800 hours. Okay. So this is plaintiff LeBear, Destiny, Dusty. Okay. So LeBear responds to verify emergency motion to prohibit corporal punishment of the minor child, to order both parents to participate in the evaluation of the minor child, and for such other protections deemed necessary. Comes now the plaintiff buying through the undersigned counsel to respond to the defendant's verified emergency motion to prohibit corporal punishment of the minor child, to order both parents to participate in the evaluation of minor child, and for such other protections deemed necessary, asking this court deny the same, stating as follows. 1. Okay. 1. Numero uno. Angie B, can you pull Trish and Marquez court documents? Their divorce was final yesterday, and Ken has to move. Ooh! Okay, give me a second. Let me finish this. 1. The plaintiff denies, and this is underlined, the plaintiff denies each and every material allegation made in the defendant's motion and demands strict proof thereof. Bitch, show your motherfucking proof. LeBear should sue her also for defamation. And she can't use the and then I done learned this since I'm in a court case as well. Okay. She can't use litigation privilege because she's accusing him of a crime. Domestic violence is a crime. Okay. This is his reputation at hand. You're making these accusations and you not submit no motherfucking proof. And when she had her case a couple months ago or earlier this year, the only proof she submitted was that she said that LeBaric brushed past her or something like that, or snatched a bag or something, or threw the bag on the floor, snatched a bag of medicine from her, and brushed past her getting a child or something, grabbing a child, which the motherfucker damn 18 years old, why the hell is you even holding him? Being dramatic with your box booty ass. Let's move on. So LeBaric said, first and foremost, he denied everything. 2, this action is before the court on the defendant's petition for rule nisi and modification filed on May 10, 2024, wherein the defendant claims, without supporting evidence, that the plaintiff practices corporal punishment on the child. Again, this was around a time when Martell and Mel was in court about Martell using corporal punishment. And then he had filed something against Melody saying that she was using corporal punishment. So we know that it seems like Dusty and Martell are in cahoots in some type of capacity. Page 3, paragraph 2 of document 1. This must be the one that she filed on May 10th of 2004. 3, now more than 1 year later, the defendant brings to this court an emergency motion requesting this court enter an order prohibiting the corporal punishment of the minor child, pleading as follows. 8 of her thing. The defendant averts to the best of her knowledge and belief that she is concerned that the plaintiff has been inappropriately employing corporal punishment to discipline the minor child. That's a quick ask. The child said they had corporal punishment, that he beat me or did this or whatever. But again, how are you getting this information even from the child if you're not even saying, you saying that the child is delayed? So how is he expressing these things to you? And if he's not expressing these things to you, who is? Because from what I understand, motherfuckers that fuck with LeBaric don't fuck with you. 4, the defendant's motion is laden with hearsay and supported by only the defendant's own unsubstantiated assumptions about what she believes to transpire in the privacy of the plaintiff's home during his custodial time with the minor child. 5, despite the absolute lack of any supporting evidence apart from her own verification, the defendant requests this court take immediate emergency action to change not only defendant education decision-making authority, but also primary physical custody of the minor child. When again, you're accusing him of these things and having this violent behavior, yet your shit is documented on fucking TV. 6, such a dramatic change in custody is not in the child's best interest and further is not warranted under the facts and circumstances at hand. 7, as this court's March 3rd, 2025 order specifically noted, the defendant's allegations have been pled and tried repeatedly in the parties' domestic relation pleadings. The defendant's August 18, 2025 motion is simply the most recent in a long line of attempts to bring about the same end under the same set of allegations, reiterated in different formats at different points in time. Now, law is 5 years old. At this point, Destiny, You should have some type of damn proof. He's verbal. So you should have some type of proof to these motherfucking allegations that you're presenting. The defendant's current renewal of claims related to the trauma that minor child has faced happens to coincide with the defendant's launch of a nonprofit for survivors of DV named Dusty-Sha Foundation, which the defendant purports to be named for herself and her son. If I was the Barrick, I would fight to have this shit changed too. Bitch, I don't give a fuck what you talking about with you, but take my motherfucking son name out of there, because as far as I know, he ain't had no fucking domestic violence, and you ain't been able to prove no motherfucking damn domestic violence. But they found your ass out. They said this shit, again, this trauma aligns with your launch of this damn pilot thing for your storyline. 8. In addition to reviving the age claim of concerns of use of corporal punishment, the defendant has likewise previously brought to this honorable court, by way of a petition from Protection of Abuse in Action, and he get a case number, the claim supported only by the hearsay statements of the then 3-year-old child, that the child has been exposed to violence in the plaintiff's home. As this court likely recalls, after a hearing on this matter, the defendant petition for protection from abuse was denied. Finally, the defendant seeks an order of this court requiring the parties to participate in the evaluation of the child for social delays. Such an order is unwarranted for the following reasons. A, the defendant has already exercised her medical decision-making authority in her solicitation of several referrals for behavioral testing for the minor child, going so far as to schedule such testing during the custodial time of the father. This matter was the subject of correspondence between counsel of record and the child's guardian ad litem in May of 2025. So you already had these tests done. What were the findings, Destiny? The father notes that no information regarding the outcome of the appointments were shared with him, and clearly not to the court either. And if they were shared to the guardian ad litem, it must have not been nothing in there for her to conclude that he was being abused or anything by his father, or that there was any violence going on in the father's home. Despite this court's clear directive that the mother share all medical information related to the child, why didn't you share this with him? Why wasn't this shared with him? B, the plaintiff avers that whatever issues the child has previously faced when adjusting to new care settings, as there have been several, based upon the defendant's repeated changing of daycare. And Destiny, you don't even have no motherfucking job. So why the fuck are you seeking? Why you need daycare? We want to know that. And are you and Martell sneaking off and having watch law? We want to know. Have improved over time after the child became acquainted with the new location. So he probably just got a social condition. He got to adjust to the new environment. Like, we even seen Sugar Mama at the school. She wasn't acting up or nothing, but she didn't want to go in class. And she was playing around too. Even though she knew all the kids from the year before. So that don't, I mean, they get some anxiety again when it's something new. It's a new teacher. Same kids from last year. They're like, look, it's the same people, Sugar Mama. So after that, she just playing around like, ooh, 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 ooh. Like, get your ass in that damn class. And eventually, I'm quite sure, like, now she's just going into class. Mel probably don't even got to get out to walk them into school. Carpool line, stop, barely stop, get your asses on into school. And they drop and roll on into the classroom. So it's an adjustment. He only had been there not even a week yet. There is no reason the same would be not true for this transition to start in elementary school. He just came from daycare and went to elementary school. So now things are starting to get a little bit more structured because they're not in preschool or daycare anymore where they, probably do little structure stuff, but it's not as structured as when they coming into the new environment of elementary school. Now they see bigger kids at the school, all that stuff. All of this stuff is new. It's way more people there. So all of this is new. And again, he's the only child. See, as the result of a pending action in Huntsville Municipal Court, motherfucker, the plaintiff is limited in his contact with the defendant except for limited purposes of effectuating the transfer of child custody of the minor child. That's mean because your motherfucking ass has been accusing him of domestic violence before and had his ass locked up. He don't want to be in the same room with your motherfucking ass without a lot of people in there, witnesses at all. He said a doctor room and shit like that ain't enough because before the doctor come in, they got to be in a room by themselves. Absolutely not. He ain't risking it. Because I'm quite sure if he was a real woman beater, he would take that time to beat your ass for real. So he don't want no motherfucking contact with you. And I think that might be bothering you, Destiny. I think that might be bothering you that he don't want to have no contact with you. I can't imagine how that feel because anytime it's the no contact, it be coming from me. But I can't imagine like a motherfucker just not want to have no contact and you try to call them and they don't want to answer nothing. Like, damn. Or like this motherfucker, like he didn't even took it beyond that. Like he damn, like this shit is bad. And it's bad on your end because you are the woman, Destiny, or supposed to be the lady. And again, like, I don't like having to discredit women about this type of shit, but some women do be on that bullshit. And Destiny, his behaviors are not exhibiting that he's this type of person. Because usually them woman beaters, they won't leave you the fuck alone. Controlling men, they won't leave you the fuck alone. They're going to do everything in their power to control you. He like, I don't want no parts. If I can stuff law back up her damn pussy and bring it out and put him in with another damn bitch ass, I would do that. Like, he wants to forget you ever even existed. That got to hurt you to your damn. It hurt me that he. I hurt for you. Cause that gotta be a bruise to your motherfucking ego, especially you that because she probably thought she had LeBerry hook, line, and sinker, and she did. And you fucked all of that up. And this man got too much to lose to be even entertaining your motherfucking ass. Bitch, men have been known to risk it all for a toxic ass bitch like you. So for him to be taking these precautions and measures, bitch, he don't fuck with you. Okay? Like, I digress. Destiny, I want to make you feel worse than you probably already do about the situation. You doing anything to try to see this damn man. And where she get that from? Martell. Jaha, I don't know who beating a child. It don't mean that anybody is beating him. His behaviors could be just because, again, if she say that he's emotionally delayed and stuff like that, this could be his response. This is just his behavior from being emotionally delayed. And this is the part where I'm glad you mentioned that, Jaha, because now I can bring up what I wanted to bring up about LeBerick. Maybe LeBerick, hey, did him. Maybe LeBerick and Destiny can benefit from some parenting classes to learn how to deal with law if he is developmentally delayed. Because like sometimes when kids are developmentally delayed, that's the behavior that they display. It doesn't mean anybody is doing anything to them or what. Like I said, they could mimic shit that they see on TV. All of that stuff. They can mimic, again, Destiny, you are not a cupcake, okay? He could be exhibiting your aggression. You're very aggressive. He could be exhibiting that from you. And he also, it could also be frustrated from his daddy as well, and you. Y'all are older parents. Y'all don't have the patience that people have when they younger and had the kids, and kids be flipping all over the damn place, and they just be sitting there watching TV as if the kids ain't bouncing around like a damn pogo stick. But when you older, you sit your ass down, boy. The hell? Sit down. So that's it. Again, both of them are new parents, and they were older when they had him. So at the minimum, all I see here is that both of them probably can benefit from some parenting classes to learn how to deal with law if he have some developmental challenges. That's it. It could just be that, you know, the shit, you know, if Johnny had 10 apples and he gave Jan 5, how many he got left? And you answer that shit 2 motherfucking times wrong, you about to get that motherfucking belt on your ass. Belt to ass, BTA. So that could just be a situation like this. It doesn't mean that somebody is beating on him. It might not even be Destiny aggressive behavior. It just could be, like, again, shit that he see, people that he's around. We see who Destiny hang around. So again, it could be a lot of things. But for you to pin this on him without any sufficient fucking evidence or proof, this shit is wild and it's not necessary. And it is defamation because it's harming his fucking reputation because you are a fucking public figure. The defendant now asks that the plaintiff be required by the court order to coordinate and corroborate in further testing and evaluation, which the plaintiff does not consider necessary, and which would run the risk of violating restrictions faced by the plaintiff in connection with the municipal court action. 10. The plaintiff has incurred unnecessary legal expenses as a result of the defendant's actions and superfluous allegations. Again, instead of accusing LeBeric of this shit, why don't you take your fucking child and try to get them evaluated? But from what it looks like, you already have done that. And the information has went to the guardian ad litem at least. So what was the results of those evaluations? You don't need the damn daddy to do an evaluation. Kids have what is that, EIPs at the school and stuff like that? They have those kind of tests and stuff. You don't even need the damn parent, don't even need to be there. Wherefore, the plaintiff moves the court to enter an order denying the defendant's motion and all relief requested therein, or in the alternative, to set a hearing on the same prior to entry of the order granting any relief to the defendant based on said motion. This party further requests any and all further relief to which is equitable to get good conscience to the plaintiff may be entitled under the foregoing circumstances, including but not limited to an award of attorney fees associated with the defense of this motion and any and all costs associated with a hearing should one be held. Again, it's suspect that she is trying to have this, she's bringing up these allegations at the same time that she's launching this nonprofit organization for survivors of domestic violence. Star Child, Miss Beverly, I'm in agreement. She just want to see his ass. She just want to see LeBeric. Okay, so now let me go back to the court and let me see who had some Boing now. Let me see what they got going on. Okay, they had an order today, so let's see what's going on. One second, I'm just ordering the documents. Is that my CDC code? Okay. Wait a minute. Let me go back to this one. Let me go through this first and make sure that not Karen Hall on here. Ruth Ann Hall on here too. Donna Pay. Everybody had to sign this mofo. Allison Austin. Okay. Let me go here. Okay, now I'll share it now. Okay. So this is Latricia, Boing, and Marquez. I wonder if Marquez cried during the hearing. Do y'all think he cried when they had the divorce finalized? Put a one in the chat if y'all think Marquez cried after they signed off on the paperwork. I think he probably would have cried. They've been married for a long ass time, and they was together for a long ass time. They've known each other for a long ass time. I think he cried. I'm gonna put a one in the chat. I think Boing probably was crying inside. If Kim was there, she was crying inside. If Marquez was there, she probably shed a tear on the outside. Okay, let's move on. Order. This matter came before the court for a final hearing on a domestic relations trial docket on August 25th, 2025. Upon plaintiff's complaint for a full and complete divorce, a vinculo, I don't know that other word, and I'm not about to even attempt it, from the defendant, to which the defendant filed an answer and counterclaim. The parties appeared pro se. Upon consideration of the pleadings, evidence adduced or tenors, and the testimony taken, the court enters the following orders. 1. The bonds of matrimony heretofore existing between the parties shall be and the same are hereby dissolved, and the parties are forever divorced for and on account of incompatibility of temperaments. Aww. Not the eyes were glazed like damn Krispy Kreme donuts. Cameron, get out this chat. 2, either party may again contract marriage as provided by the state, by law in this state. Child, not Marquez and Trisha Boing got another chance. Biggie, give me one more chance. Give me one more chance. Hey. But not until after 60 days from this date hereof, except to each other. Also, they can't marry nobody else within 60 days. Ken? Well, this might string you along again. Cookie want to say something. Marquez, my number is 313 777-9311. I want to spend the night with you if that's all right. Not Cookie put her bid in for Marquez. Cookie, we gotta wait till we get to these income requirements. Then we'll talk about if you sufficient enough. And you gotta see if your daddy gonna let you date. Shit. Cookie child. TV, get out this chat. Y'all like shit. Okay. From this decree, and should an appeal be taken from this decree within 42 days, neither party shall marry again except to each other during the pendency of said appeal. Child. 3. The party shall be awarded joint legal custody of the minor child Xaria, born 12/18/2013. Okay, Xaria, her day birthday the day after Toddy's, the day before PB Easy's and Sugar Mama's. Oh, I forgot that Knox's birthday is on the same day as Toddy's, ain't it? The 17th. With Latricia being awarded physical and primary residential custody of the minor child. Marquez is awarded liberal visitation rights as set out and specified in the court's 150-mile custody schedule and parenting clauses of the 23rd Judicial Circuit Court attached hereto and are incorporated herein by reference and made a part of this decree as is set out in full. Special reference is made to provisions in said standard parenting clauses related to notice requirements of law regarding relocation by either parent as set out in the Alabama Parent-Child Relationship Protection Act. 4. The provision for child custody in this decree constitutes a custody decree or custody determination under the Alabama enactment of the Uniform Children Custody Jurisdiction Enforcement. 5. Overnight visitation to be stayed until such time as the father provides proof that he has his own residence and utilities in his name and that he has passed 3 consecutive clean drug test screens. Child. So Marquez has to drop clean 3 consecutive times and prove that he has his own residence and utilities in his name in order to have overnight visits. 6, effective immediately by 5 p.m. on August 25th, 2025, the mother is to have no live-in romantic interest living in the home with her and the minor child unless she is married to that individual. What? So Ken had to relocate and find a place as of yesterday at 5 p.m.? Thank you, Angie B, for putting me on. Batch. Damn. The judge ain't even give him 30 days. I know Marquez was waiting outside that motherfucking house. Since I gotta take them drug tests, batch, you getting out this evening. I wonder what time was they? What they court hearing only at 3:30 or 1 o'clock? Damn. The judge said you got till 5 o'clock this evening to vacate the premises. Or Marquez probably was out there like Judge Karen Hall. Allison. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Nope. Yeah, I know it just I know it was 4:59, but it's 5 p.m. right now. He's still in there. No. I don't see no moving trucks coming down the street or nothing like that. I don't even see no friends coming over to help move. So I could proceed to call Huntsville PD and show them this order. I'll be on that motherfucking head. What time is it? It's about that time. To the left, to the left. Everything you own in the box to the left. In the closet. That's my. If I bought it, please don't touch. Batch. Marquez ain't shit. You know he was out there. Bitch, if I'm going to drop them dumb drug tests, batch, he better be gone by 5. Okay? Or he out of compliance. And he got to be gone at least fucking 60 days. And if Marquez appeal this within 42 days, he got to be stayed longer than that until she can marry his ass. Child, float on. Damn, Shaboing boy. 7. The mother makes $5,300 per month, not as a NASA engineer. Child. Let me find out I can go to NASA and make. Shaboing boy, do you want me to see if I can get you a job at the gas station? So it might be true. She might be a telephone engineer because it's not giving $5,300 a month as a NASA engineer. They damn rent is damn near what, $3,000 per month, and the father makes $2,000. Oh, Cookie, you can cancel this damn relationship according to testimony. Let me quit income shaming damn Marquez and Trisha. Boing, okay? Because Ken got it, okay? And if he got to drop them damn drug screeners, he better make sure that Ken is not violating their probation for selling. He's selling the shit to Marquez. Right, shit. Cookie down, hair expenses is that damn much? The husband is ordered to pay the sum of $299, $300 per month, commencing on September 1st. Marquez, you better have that money. If you don't, you better ask somebody, okay? For the support and maintenance of the minor child, Exaria. Said payment shall continue until discharged as provided by law. Said child support payments shall be made payable to the wife through Venmo or another cash app. No child support arrears is ordered because the amount was disputed and neither party has substantiated proof of monies paid to the mother. Father could prove $4,000, suggested $20,000, and mother said it was less than $2,000 total. Now, Marquez, you know I like you. But $2,000 a month ain't giving they said he proved this, but he suggested $20,000. Are you into any illegal things with Ken? Marquez? Because $2,000 a month. Well, $2,000 a month. Well, whatever you had, you must have been giving it to your damn child. Right, simply. It looked like both of them got the little problems with the truth, okay? Indulging. But it looks like he did prove $4,000, almost $4,100. Okay? So somebody must have been telling his ass, right, put your receipts together. The award of child support made herein was determined by application of the child support guidelines established by Rule 32 by the Alabama Rule. Copies of the form have been filed. Okay. Father to be added to list at school. Now they had to put this in a motherfucking order. At school, church, doctor, and dental as person who can receive information about the child. As father lives in Georgia, when he been going back to Georgia, he shall not be listed as child emergency contact. That designation may be the child's parental grandmother. All communications between the Wait a minute. Oh, parental grandmother is his grandmother. His mother. I was about to say, motherfucker, I thought your Boing parents was deceased. But okay, this is his parents. Okay. Am I correct on that one? All communications between the parties shall be by texting only. This provides proof. Now, why the fuck Martell and Melody couldn't get this shit right here in their order? Because I just feel like they could have had this because Mel won't provide email and stuff like that. So why the fuck they couldn't put this in Martell and them shit? So it could be proof of what both of them are saying to each other. Oh, sorry, y'all, paternal. Y'all get on my damn nerve. Thank you, Uppity. Y'all, I'm giving illiterate. It don't matter. I can read enough. In the event that the father will be exercising his weekend visits, he must give notice within 72 hours, Tuesday by 6 p.m. that he will pick the child up. While the child is in the care of either parent, that parent shall provide phone access for the child to the other parent. Calls made to the child should not occur during regular school hours, 8 to 3 p.m., normal meal periods, 6:30 to 7:30 p.m., or sleep times, 10:15 to 6:15 a.m. She need to go to bed a little bit earlier. She going her ass to damn waking up at 6:15. Transportation expenses and arrangements for the visitation will covered by the father. Will be covered by the father, I guess. The mother will make all cultural, civic, educational, religion, extracurricular, and medical decisions for the child. Okay. Those decisions in paragraph 17 shall be discussed with the father, with final say-so decided by the mother. Okay. At no time will alcohol or illicit drug use be present while the minor child is in the care of either parent, no exceptions. So Boing, that little Crown Royal or whatever the hell, what they bring her? Cavassier or Grand Mary, what is that one called? What did they bring her at the picnic? Kimmy drunk ass. What about the parents damn dancing provocatively on people? You know what? Boing probably put this excerpt in here for Ken to leave at 5 p.m. Because the way she was dancing on Kimmy with her damn near entire ass came out of her dress. It's given she don't want Ken. Remember they was at the thing when they was talking about the bachelorette party for Nell, and they was saying it was gonna get the little the strippers, the male strippers. So Boing vehemently denied that shit. I object. I don't see them damn titties. I don't see them titties and I don't see them female. I want to see them nigga. I want to see them female. I want to see that. That's what I want to see. I want to see them damn bitch. I want to see them damn men walk around in the I want to see them damn. I want to see them damn titties. I want to see them female. Them females. That's what I want to see. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? I don't female. I don't want to see a titties and ass. Okay, put them damn them muscles and all that. They get the fuck on. Okay, if it ain't titties and ass, I don't want to see that shit. Okay, I don't see a female. Okay, she said she don't want to have nothing to do with no damn male unless it got feet in front of that bitch. Okay, period. That's all I'm saying. Y'all remember the episode, okay? Y'all remember the episode. She damn near snatched a hole in Destiny ass out and had that damn man up in that motherfucker. Man, male stripper. Bitch, I don't see them female. Child, y'all remember. Let me go. What numeral was I at? The parties are responsible for their own debts. No alimony, as the parties have lived apart since 2020. Hey, Reese Pieces. Thank you for the $5 cash app. Say, leave me alone. You must be stopped. What I do? All I was saying was that I was just asking y'all if y'all remember. Females? I'm not telling them female. That's all I was doing. Fuck them. I'm gonna get them young female titties and ass over that bed. Right now. That's what this is. Y'all remember she wanted let me get a money song.
Check. All I really wanna see is the. I don't really need a D, I need the. All a bad bitch need is the.
Y'all ignorant, okay? Health insurance for the child is to be provided by the mother, okay? Unpaid, uncovered medical or dental expenses for the child are to be split 50-50 between the parties. Should one party pay the entire expense in paragraph number 22, the other parent will pay their half within 15 days if a paid receipt is provided. They own their ass, okay? The parties shall split the tax benefits for the minor child, such as the mother will claim on 2026 tax filings, the father for 2027 filings, the mother in 2028, the father in 2029, etc., fucking etc. Okay? If any refund for a tax year filing is had, the parent receiving the return will be entitled to the entire amount. Okay. Oh, they said claiming will be split. I was about to say, what the hell? Okay, the benefit of the claiming will be split, but so they want on, one off. Okay, so any illegal drug uses by either parent will have a negative effect on future custody and visitation decisions by the courts. And there was some testimony that the parents were on a reality TV show, Love and Marriage Huntsville, and that the mother may still have a role in the event that she is still involved with the filming or taping. At no time shall the minor child's name, image, or likeness be displayed on the show, displayed or shown on that show. No exceptions. Child. He said she can't even be on the show. She can't be on the show, y'all. The plaintiff is restored to use her maiden name, Redis. All other relief not hereby requested is denied. The cost of court incurred in this case are taxed as paid on filings. The end. Done this 26th day of August. And this is just the child custody thing, the parenting clauses and stuff like that is for the state of Alabama. Child. Let me see if there's anything else in here. Oh, this is their divorce decree. See, on here it says that Marquez live in Madison, Alabama. I mean Huntsville, Alabama, Madison County. Why did it say number of years married 12? I thought they'd been married. I thought they was married for like 20-some years or something. Maybe they was just together for all that time and not married, actually. I can't show this page because they got their addresses and all that stuff on there. The other stuff is just notices that they sent it out to. Okay, that's what this is. Thank you, Miss Bridget J, for the $5 super chat. I thought Ken said he's not sure if he still wants to marry Trishman. I don't know, actually, like, to be honest, like, Miss Bridget J, I don't know what's really going on the show, like, at all, because I have not watched one episode. One night I had an edible, and I was on what do you call it? Instagram, and I was on that OMG or something like that, and you know how they had the clips on there, and I was on there watching Housewives clips they had on there, and then Love and Marriage Chat came up, and I think I watched 2 of those clips, but since again I had an edible, I don't remember them. I do remember something dumb about Destiny trying to big up Martell to give Martell some advice or something like that, or him trying to give her some advice. But that was like, I think when the first episode had came out. So I haven't seen anything else about it. But I know that T from TV did say, let me go to this other document, because she did say that on Destiny's document, it was notarized by Kimmy. Like, Kimmy, why are you notarizing this document? Did her lawyer not submit this? Why did this need to be notified? And again, with Kimmy notarizing this further proves that they're doing this shit for fucking for TV, for this little bullshit ass foundation that she got. Like, if anything make me not believe Destiny, it's simply that she hang around Martell. That's enough. That's right there is enough for me to question her shit. And that belief that she on that bullshit is in the 90 percentile. Because I'm not going to say 100, because shit, I can't say 100% on shit for no damn body. But it's in the 90 percentile that, like, you could, like, Martell would be triggering for you. And if it is some type of this, I believe it probably would have been reactive abuse. And not that I don't think that's an excuse for no man, but I digress. I just have a hard time with that. Yeah, Kimmy messy as fuck. Hey, Paulette Scott. Kimmy messy as fuck. And I don't understand, why does she have, why did you need this notarized? If your attorney was submitting this, why did you need this notarized? Just to put Kimmy's name on this shit, because they knew YouTubers was going to be talking about this shit. That's what I should let LeBerick know. These are some things right here that your attorney could bring up as well, that this shit could be just for her TV purposes and presence. Because why is a person on the show even notarized? This shit don't have to be notarized. And you accusing somebody of something, this ain't nothing that you need to have fucking notarized. Her attorney name is in the beginning of the document. Respectfully submitted by the attorney. And attorneys' offices usually have their own notary if something needs to be fucking notarized. I just don't understand why Kimmy needed to notarize this. Like, it don't make no sense. Yeah, here go her attorney right here. But you know, who knows if that fucking attorney really did this shit, because y'all see how anonymous Sarita McNeil be doing with her shit. Oh, it's almost 9 o'clock. I got to get out of here. We'll come back and talk about mail tomorrow. Hopefully, because again, y'all, I'm very busy. I'm going to take my ass to bed. I got to watch Beyond the Gates. And I'm going to take my ass to bed. I gotta make these damn chicken breasts for Cookie Daddy. And then I'll watch Beyond the Gates while I'm doing that. And then I'll go to bed. Okay. So that I can be up and prepared for work tomorrow and get my shit done, because I got action packed, and then I'll be back on here tomorrow fingers crossed. Let's pray for me. Y'all pray for me that I can come back on here tomorrow, okay? But yeah, thank y'all for the super chats and cash ups. I will see y'all tomorrow. Let's pray again. That I, get myself done and go my ass to damn bed, and then get on here so we could talk about this article with Mel in Ebony Magazine. And then we'll go through them comments. Okay. So thank y'all for coming out, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.